just adjusting the picture a little bit. No, this way. Right, everyone. Hello, and how are we today? Is it been a week, really? I mean, it feels like whenever I'm sitting here, it's like, there we are again, and in between, so much happens. But it seems to be that this time in the week, this sort of moment, I'm like, I'm having a little just, time with all of you. And here we are again. So it's really nice to be here with everyone again. Welcome. And yes, hello. Oh my goodness, so many here. Hi, Susan. Hi, Molly. Hi, Rafaela. Hello, Chris. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Angela. Hello, Becky. Oh my goodness, Carol, Debbie. I'm only picking the ones out where I can see who's, what your first name is, because some of them you've got all these these words. I can't make anything from them. So I'm sorry if I don't know your name yet. Just keep writing it in with your name, with your, sort of username, and then I can get to know you a little bit better. Hi, Nessa. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Judy. Hi, Sandra. Hello, Angel. Welcome. Angel's one of our moderators. And hello, Julie. Welcome. You're one of our moderators as well. Some people will already know. Julie, is that a new thing? And Derek also has a number behind his name. That's a bit weird. Is that your usual profile name? I don't know. Strange. But there was a change for, I could make you moderators or managing moderators. So yes, I have changed you. So if you have been unmoderated and then put on again, that's what happened. Yes. So, but yes, Angel. Yes, I have changed something just now. I just saw it and I amended that for you. So hopefully you weren't panicked by the fact that I had to unmake you moderator. Not unmake, that word doesn't exist. But anyway, yes. So I had to, delete you as moderator and then accept you again as a managing moderator. So that was the only way I could do it. And I did the same for Dirk as well. And he's now got a number behind his name as well, which is strange. Very strange. Anyway, we're all here and that's what counts. And what counts even more is that everybody else is here as well. Welcome to our live. I hope you're having a lovely little time for yourself, that you have your crochet on your lap, a tea, a hot tea. Yes, Jan, you've got a number behind your name now as well. Did you always have numbers behind your... Very strange. Yeah, and Fran, just me and crochet, she doesn't have a number. So isn't that weird? And did you always have the @ in front of your name? Oh my goodness, technology. They change. Yeah, why? Why do you have a number? Julie, I haven't noticed that. Bye, Julia. No worries. Anyway, we're all here. We're all having a lovely time. Hopefully. We are confused, but then we are easily confused these days, with technology and all that. But anyway, it's lovely to have you all here. And we're going to have a little chat. And of course, look at this. Yummy in there. I was like, are we really going to give that away? And Diddy was like, yep, we're making surprise giveaways. So not just as surprise giveaway as we hadn't mentioned it before, and now we had this idea of let's do a giveaway, right? So that's the surprise, but there's another surprise as well, but I'll tell you that in a moment. So yes, we are still very, very much in love with the blanket that we are making in January. And I know, it is something that's maybe not yet on your mind. Okay. But, sometimes we are heading into 6 weeks of celebrations. And it can get a lot. It can get, quite overwhelming. There's all kinds of things you have to think about. And sometimes it is nice to have something to look forward to. And if you prepare now, if you are your future self's best friend right now, you will thank yourself come January. You will thank yourself all throughout the month of December when you're rushing from here to there, going and seeing people, cooking away in the kitchen, doing the washing up. You have something to look forward to. So if you want something to look forward to in those busy times, to start the year off with a lovely, mindful project, because that is what it is going to be. Oh my goodness, what did I just read? Yes, they are jail numbers. Sorry. Oh yes, you're all my inmates. Sorry. Thank you, Hella. Thank you. What do we do when we see a super chat? We make some. Let's see if I can manage to make some fireworks. Come on. No, fireworks like this. So we've got balloons. Yes. But we need fireworks. Come on. Is it going to do it? No. Hella, I am. Yes. Hella, thank you so much. Thank you for your super chat. That is really, really nice of you. And yes, this is a live that's happening, and there's only one more live to go this year, so you've got to be in to be here. And thank you so very much for doing that, Hella. Thank you. Yes, so everybody's got a number. Everybody has a Hella. Have you got a number as well? Bridget, even you have a number. I don't understand these numbers, but anyway, yes. So crochet jail numbers. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay. The blanket. If you want to have something to look forward to throughout Christmas, throughout all that busyness, and if you want to start the year in a nice, calm way, having a little bit of me time through January, then, or even into February, because you're going to take a little bit longer than than just when the videos are published, then yes, isn't this a lovely project? Plus, it would make a really lovely gift if you have a younger person in the house, or even an older person. I know someone who's going to make it for their 37-year-old son, because he used to love playing Tetris and maybe even still plays it. So it's one of those games that are, always there. I mean, I love playing it. Not that I get a chance to do it very often, but yeah, I mean, but on the other hand, who's that? Oh, hello, Gail. Is it Gail? Thank you so much. Let's try it again. It's like this, isn't it? Yeah. And two, come on. Yes, there we go. Thank you, Gail. Thank you so much. Yes, you're making it for your 44-year-old husband. Yes, of course. Gailey, thank you very much for your super chat. I really enjoy getting those because I love the fact that you can, you can do that now. But also, it's a way really to sort of, support the channel as well. So thank you very much, Gail. Thank you. Well, I hope I said your name right because I don't know what to make of that. You've got your jail number, mind you, 9776. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yes, Carolyn, you've ordered the Tetris pack for Christmas for yourself. And of course, yes, Julie was very good at getting, the blocks together, deciding on the colors and making her own design. But of course, I don't know really how it goes, but there is sort of some sort of, I'm sure there's some sort of copyright, that we can't actually do it in the colors that Tetris does it, so we have made our own design of that, of course. So what you can do is, if that blanket is just for yourself, you can do that whichever way whichever way you want. So you can do it in the normal colors, okay, or in the colors that you've seen on the official Tetris game. Oh, Hella, honestly, thank you so much. That one's for Dirk. Okay, I'll pass it on to him. Thank you. Right, let's try this again. I can't hold them properly. Do I sit like this? Come on. Fireworks. We want fireworks. Where are they? No. Hang on. Give me a moment here. Right, let's do it again. No, I'm doing it right. Come on. Yes, there we are. There's the fireworks. Fantastic. I'm sure that Dirk will be very pleased with that, Hella. Thank you so much. He's no good for... Dawn, yes, so your husband is not allowed to pack your suitcases when you go on holiday because he's not good at Tetris. Well, I don't know whether Dirk plays that kind of game, but he is very good at packing. He is. Boxes especially. Yeah, stacking boxes. What he is also good at is packing up yarn. And when he's packing up yarn, he's out of my hair. I have the house to myself and it's quiet and I can film. So the more you get buying, the more time I have to do filming. And when the house is quiet, you see. So he is good at packing as well. Hail to the tape master. Yes. Thank you, Hella. Thank you. Fantastic, Karen. Yes, of course, you're never behind. Whenever we make a blanket, truly, you are never behind because all the videos stay on YouTube. The patterns nowadays, we make sure that they are sent to you if you buy the pack from us, just like we are going to do with the Tetris blanket. Okay, so you will get the written pattern if you have bought the pack. Saves you a lot of hassle. Also, we will be selling it separately if you're making it from your own colors, so it's there as well. And also, it's not, this one won't be on the blog, but the proper cals, the 2 cals that we do, for which we write the blog posts, they will be on the blog for 6 months. So make sure that as you what you should do, right, is, and this is against my own shop that I'm saying this, obviously, if you want the written pattern, make sure that every week when the video comes out, even if you're not there or if you're not making it at that time, that you go and copy paste, that you go and screenshot, or that you go and save the blog post, because by the time the next cal comes out, the previous cal will be deleted off the blog. Okay, and then the pattern will just be for sale. So or it will be for sale just after the cal finishes. But if you don't want to miss out on the free pattern, then that's what you do, obviously. But for supporting our channel, for supporting me as well as a designer, it's lovely that you buy the patterns, because that means it gives me an incentive to keep writing the patterns. And also, think about this, I have people testing these patterns, so the moderators test these patterns, and we do give them, not a lot, but we give them things. So we give them yarn, we also give them some vouchers sometimes, just so that they stay happy and that they keep on testing for us, because as it takes some effort to read the pattern, make sure it's readable, check it out, then think, oh, did Anya write that correctly? Things like that. Okay. So yes, we do pass on some of these profits that we make. We do pass that on to the moderators, in the shape of gift vouchers and in the shape of yarn, of course. So don't think that they don't get anything in return. And of course, they get my eternal thanks and my friendship and all that, and so that's how we do it. So we make sure that they have something out of this as well, of course. Like, for instance, we sent them a bag, and we also sent them a notebook. Of course, they have to have a notebook, so that's the way we do these things. So yes, if you obviously these super chats that come in, we share some of that with the moderators as well. So it's always nice to know that you are, not just, we don't keep everything for ourselves. We do, share some things for them as well. Yes, Angel, we have just seen Angel in her cardigan, and she was going to wear it today. I'm not sure whether she will be wearing it today, because it turned out to be quite a sunny day. And she mentioned it was like wearing a blanket. And indeed, that's what I said last week, wasn't it? It was hot when I was wearing it. So sorry I'm not wearing it today. Martha, thank you. Right, let's try this again. Yes, look at that. I'm getting better at this. I'm definitely getting better. Thank you, Martha. Thank you so much. Fantastic. That's a lovely way to support us. And certainly towards the end of the year, it's always nice to be able to, show everyone's your support. And, I will be showing the moderators some, some gratitude as well, of course. And we are doing the same for you guys as well, in the shape of some lovely squishy yarn there, but also we are doing a Black Week discount. So we are going to be, yes, Dirk has already published. So if you're in the Facebook group, you were given this code a little bit earlier, which is your privilege because you're in the group. Okay, so tonight we are now announcing the official discount code, which will be valid until the 28th. So is that Black Friday? I think possibly. Yes, something like that. Yeah. So Dirk is going to put it in the chat because it's a code. And if you buy something now until Friday, you will get 10% off, and it will be 10% off. Duh. You will get 10% off. And yeah, we've done it a little bit earlier because obviously we need to get things sorted before we go, because we are very soon going off on a filming trip. So there will not be any lives in December because we are going to be away filming. And then towards the end of December, I normally don't do any because, of course, all the things that are happening. And so I don't publish any videos either. So there will be 2 weeks worth of videos in December, and then the last 2 weeks there won't be any. And so we are doing this live where we will announce the giveaway. And then next week, I know it's the Thanksgiving weekend. I know, you might be still with family or things like that, but it's already a couple of days after. So I'm sure that you'll have some time to, attend the live, and then you will be able to find out who has won. 4 people. Thank you, Marta. Thank you. Fantastic, Fran. That's a lovely idea to enclose the pattern with your blanket when you give it away. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. I know, Hella, I know. But you know what? After a break, it'll always be better, and it'll be lovely to be there again, and it'll be all new. And yes, I think it'll be lovely. So there's a live next week. Okay. And there's a live and then the first live will be the 4th of January. Okay. Aha, what qualifies a person for the giveaway? Well, I'll tell you that in a moment. Okay. Oh, did you, Alana, did you go to Stratford upon Avon? Fantastic. Yes, Dirk, indeed. Next week is the last live of 2025. Where has the year gone? November seems to have flown by. I don't know why. Right. Okay. So yes, I saw somebody mention that your notebook arrived. So everybody seems to have had their notebook in the last week. Wonderful, wonderful. I hope you will be, using it throughout the year. Get it ready now. Guess what? I still haven't done my things. I've got to do them. But last year I bought the laminating plastic, and I gave it to every moderator. Oh, that's what I haven't done. I bought a pack of that laminating plastic, and I gave the moderators 2 sheets of each, so they would have enough to do that. Didn't do that yet, and I haven't given it to them. So I ran out. I had to buy new stuff, and I forgot to buy the laminating sheets, and I haven't done it, and I haven't given them their sheets. So sorry, darlings. I was not organized. I kept thinking I had to buy some. Every time I go to Amazon, I'm like, do I need something else? And then I didn't. And now, of course, so I'm going to write it down. Laminate. So then I can. Right, who is this? Mc972. Mc972, who are you? What's your name? Can you please let me know so I can thank you properly? But thank you so very much. Let's see if, yes, look, I'm getting so much better. Thank you. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, I'm sorry. Fantastic. Yes, I'm getting better. See, I got out of the habit because I don't have to do it. But today I'm like doing it all the time. Thank you so much. Magic thumbs up. Yes. Oh, somebody, they're all. So yes, so that's what's happening. And so yeah, let's see what else I needed to tell you, because obviously I've got my list, okay? Because otherwise it's just going to. So yeah, so I've told you that, yeah, we're away in December. Get your Tetris now so that you can get started in January. Of course, when we start the blanket, we start. That was my lipstick on the floor now. Yeah, I should have done my things. Look, this is what happens when you don't have the tabs. You're going backwards and forwards, can't find a thing. Yeah, so the Tetris blanket, we started on the 16th of January. Okay, so you have got 2 weeks in January as well to get your act together and buy it. But if you want to make sure that you have got it and that you are looking forward to it, do it now. Okay, do not let it lie there and hope that you will, there we go. Okay. Right, now we've done the, yeah. Okay, so a lot of people are asking about this blanket, and I'm just going to see if somebody recognizes this. There we go. Donna, no, I'm not, because it's the same as the previous one. So there is a at the end of the planner, in the back, there's some QR codes. So go to those QR codes and check it out, because it's the same video, really. It's the same thing that you have to do. There's no difference. So it will take you to a playlist, and then that playlist you can just choose a video that you need to watch. So one of them is the setting up, one of them is information and things like that. So that one will be the same as the previous years. Okay. And it's the same thing. It's the same laminate that I was going to order, which I've now written down to order. I knew there was something that I was just forgetting to order every time. And but now, yeah. Oh, I can see some people are getting it right. Getting it right. Yes, there is a pack for it. Indeed, there is. So now, 2 main things that we need to talk about. Well, 3, but the third one is the giveaway. First of all, we are going to have a look at the videos for next week. Okay. Now, before I tell you about the videos for next week, in next week's live, I am going to tell you about the videos, of course, for 2 weeks in December. And oh my goodness, I'm already excited to tell you all about those projects. And I tell you now, they are good. So you've got a couple of projects to look forward to, for which I am sure you can use yourself or for last minute gifts. But that's not what we're talking about this week, okay? But just make sure you're here next week, because not only are we going to announce the winners of the giveaway, but also I'm looking at them right there. Such interesting and exciting projects. So, okay. Right. So, next week's projects. Um, last week, so the week just gone, we had a cardigan, but the week before that, we had baubles. So next week we are having baubles again. Okay. And we had these baubles. So, I mean, I wanted to keep them simple but effective. So we had a pumpkin bauble and we had a yarn ball bauble. Okay. Yes, we can have a little Christmas party next week. Yes, why not? I'll have to have some mince pies. Right, so these were the two baubles that we had last week. Now, this week, we're going to have a bauble. Now, I know this is a very plain bauble, but sometimes you need plain. Okay, so this is a basic pattern for a bauble. And I'm hoping that you will sort of appreciate that, because this could be a standard pattern. You could do it in circles. You could close it up and then do your loop here and make your stripes go this way. You can have the stripes go that way, right? So this is a plain bauble. Okay. But, so this is the Wednesday video. Of course, you know, it takes some technique to make a ball shape, right? So yes, you are still using the polystyrene balls inside, so it's really light, but you know, to work out how many rows you have to do, how you're going to, you know, classic. Yes, Jan, it's the classic bauble. And I'm already trying not to laugh. You're gonna love this. Well, I hope you're gonna love this. Then you can take this and turn that into a very special bauble. So on Friday, we're making a Brussels sprout bauble. Brussels sprout. And, you know, you can hang it in the tree and then sort of position it on a branch so it looks like this. And you can have Brussels sprouts in your tree. Now, I hate Brussels sprouts. I will not eat them, even if it was the last food on earth. So I think you'll have to make these. I want Brussels sprout bauble. I mean, yeah, Derek will eat them. Of course, yeah. Oh, you could make it white and then you have a cauliflower bauble. Cauliflower would be white, wouldn't it? Yeah. So do you remember we made those letter sleeves for the mobile we did when we did the Windermere blanket, you know, with Peter Rabbit going into the vegetable garden? And it was like free-form crochet from making the leaves. Well, these are those leaves. So you can go, I am going to refer you back to that video so you can find out how to make the letter sleeves, and then we're going to put those around the Brussels sprout. So this really is, you know, a bauble, the standard bauble. You've got your loop in the other direction, so not on the join, but on the other direction. And look, I mean, you'll have to make those leaves. You've got your sprout. Oh my goodness. Debbie, I think it's lovely. You can make them for your Christmas. You know, if you have these friends that you go and visit at Christmas and they always give you like a Christmas ornament, wouldn't this be lovely to give to them? Or someone like me who doesn't like Brussels sprouts, it would be a lovely Christmas present. Or someone like Dirk who loves Brussels sprouts, it would be a lovely Christmas present to him. So there we go. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth, did you swallow them? Oh, no, I didn't have to eat them, but I just, yeah, I just don't like the taste. It's too strong. Or a veg, or yeah, I mean, you could, it's a bit big for a play vegetable, but you could do I did suggest this in the Peter Rabbit thing, where you have the white. So if you make the white, do I have a white bauble here? So if you make a white bauble, and then, you could have that as a cauliflower. See? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fran. Only you can think these things up. Yeah. Well, I think it was together with Emma. We had this sort of session where we were trying to come up with funky baubles, and I can't remember who came up with this, but yeah, once this word was mentioned, straight away I was like, yes, lettuce leaves. Put them around, have the green, and then you've got a Brussels sprout. Tend to be bitter, exactly. But Fran was saying, I like Brussels sprouts cooked with carrots and with bacon bits. Oh, and you have to have cornbread with them. Do you know what? Cornbread, that's one of the things I would really like to make. Yeah. Chop them and fry them. Yeah, Dilek makes them in all kinds of ways. And to be honest, I have had them. Somebody made them with mayonnaise as a sauce in the oven. I think they were fried up, and then she put them in a dish, and then she spread mayonnaise over it, and then she put it in the oven. That was, I mean, we were visiting, it was family, we had to, no, I can't remember whether I ate them or not, but what I mainly remember is that I was hoping that the mayonnaise would take away the taste. I think it must have done, but that was a strange recipe. But yeah, there we go. Oh, Fran, where is Dylan going? Who? Oh. Brussels in Bubble and Squeak. Yeah. Fantastic, Marie, that you finished the mystery blanket. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Carolyn. Yeah. This is Club No Brussels Sprouts. Team No Brussels Sprouts. It's like, it's like Marmite, isn't it? You love them or you hate them. Well, I hate them. There we go. I don't like Marmite either. Oh, I don't mind peppers, Jan. I don't mind green, red. I love red ones, but green, yeah, I don't mind peppers. What is in a salad with fresh pears, gorgonzola cheese, and a vinaigrette dressing. Yes, okay, I believe you. I don't like blue cheese either, so there we go. I would not be eating that. Thank you very much. Right, let me all let you know what my food preferences are here. So that's the bauble that we are making on Friday. So there we go. Now, next thing I have to tell you is we have a new product on the website. I don't know whether you have seen this or whether you have been nosy and going around our website, but we have something that I have been wanting to get it? Maybe. Have I wished I had it? Probably. Had I you know, every time I was filming, I was like, I wish I had one of those things, because I always have to cut out when I'm crocheting and I'm filming when I am unraveling my yarn. So when I don't mean unraveling, when I'm just pulling out the yarn from the ball, so I'm always stopping crocheting and I have to cut that out very often. So now the distributor who sells the crochet hooks, the higher ones, so the ones where we buy them from, they have this new brand and it's called Phoenix, and they have all these yarn aids. So this is what they call a yarn concierge. So you put your yarn ball on and you unravel it and it just keeps going. So Didrik asked me to put this together, film it and make a short and everything. Oh my goodness, I've not stopped using it. So I have made several projects this afternoon even, and I have been using it all the time. So this is what you do. So here I am saying I always use my yarn from the middle. Of course, with this, you have to use your yarn from the outside. So what you do, right, okay, so I'm going to show you. You take off the ball band. You find the end. You take this thing. You shove it up the... Sorry, had to be done. Right? And look at how strong this magnet is, okay? I didn't put that on there. It flew. And you can't... Okay, so if this is standing up, you can just see that. If this is standing up, okay, you pull it. Oh, no, sorry, that fell off the desk. You're then pulling this. Look. It doesn't fall off at all. I'm not doing this very gently either. Okay. If you want to take this off, it's really hard pull. So, oh my goodness. It is absolutely fantastic. This is what Dirk always says. It is so easy to use. I was filming today using this and the yarn just kept coming. It was such a breeze to be filming now. Yeah, it was so much easier. Normally I'm like, oh God, I can feel, because when I'm talking and I can feel the yarn getting short, and then I'll think, no, I just want to get one more stitch out of there, and then I'm pulling, and sometimes I think you can see me pull the yarn in the video, and I shouldn't be doing that. I should be unraveling enough to start with so I can, just keep going. But obviously you always underestimate how much you need. So no, it does not get tangled. It doesn't. Well, obviously I'm making a mess here, but obviously normally that's used up. It does not get tangled at all. Look. It just keeps going. Now the other day, So this is the ball. You take it off. You put it on. But what have I done now? I've unraveled. I don't know how much. Let me find the end, because this is going to get tangled up now. Oh, here it is. Right. So I've found the end. What am I going to do with all this yarn? Oh, I've already got it around my. Yeah. Okay. Right. So all this yarn on the floor. Not handy. So I was at the end of one of my balls and I thought, this is going to get untangled. It wasn't on there, right? So I was just, this was my project that I was working on before. So And I thought, oh gosh, this is going to get all tangled up. I've got to crochet with it on video. And then I thought, hang on a minute, let me just wind it onto the stick. And then, you know, I can just unravel it from there. So I did. Look. Okay, so this is all I've already unraveled, obviously. I'm going to stick it on there. So towards the end of the ball, or towards any project that you're already doing, and now all you're doing is this. And you've saved yourself a lot of, you know, headache. Of course, this goes really quick because I'm not, you know, I'm pulling it. I'm not using it for crochet at the moment. Look, see, this is normally even. You're doing it slower, aren't you? I'm doing this too quick, but it still works. Ah, yeah, yarn genie, yes. So they're calling it yarn concierge. I don't know whether Dirk has called it that. Look at that. Look. I'm in a flow now. Well, I don't think so. The talk, talk, talk doesn't happen all that often. But obviously, you know, that's because I'm pulling it harder than it would be when you're crocheting, okay? But on the other hand, I don't mind the little talk, talk if I know that I'm not having to. I crocheted. Earlier, I had to crochet 7 rows. I did those 7 rows in like a minimum amount of time because I could just sit there. There was no stopping, unraveling, getting on. I just went and it just kept coming. So I don't mind a little talk talk if I know that I'm going to, you know, be saving time. Yes, so your end is in the middle. Yeah, I know. And that's fine because towards the end, there won't be that much left over and you can do this. And doing this is not going to be very time consuming if you've already saved time, not having to, you know. It's on our website, Marie. It's on our website. Yes, so this one, Claire. Oh my goodness, yeah, I've got a knot now. This one, no, it didn't. Good. It's on our website. We have only a few because we didn't know whether you would be interested. So should they sell out, do leave us, you know, your out of stock email. But no, this thing, the thing itself is quite heavy. It's a good sturdy base, really easy to put together. And like I said, the magnet is very strong. Okay. So yes, your yarn is below you on. Yes, I mean obviously, Regina, you know, obviously what works for you is fine, but for me, especially when I'm now crocheting and I'm filming on my desk, you know, I'm constantly you know, pulling the yarn out, stopping filming, stopping crocheting, and this for me, I think it's going to be a fantastic tool. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is wrong now. Okay, so this is the yarn. This is the project. Okay, this is the yarn on there. But how should I do this? Oh yeah, hang on. I'm going to roll this onto my ball and it's going to unravel. Oh yeah, look. Let me show you. Okay, there we go. Look. This is not right because obviously you would be crocheting, but there we go. See how it goes? I mean, if it depends on how you work, of course. Look at it going. But if you have your yarn, even for me, when I sit in the sofa, I have my yarn next to me. So now I can put it either on the sofa on the back there or on my desk there, because then also it's out of the way for Layla. And she was quite interested in it, but, you know, yeah, it worked. Katie, I have put a cake of 150 grams on there, and it worked perfectly. I am now using a 200-gram hedgerow chunky. That might be a little bit too much, but it's working. It is working. So it's difficult to unravel at the moment, but of course the thing is full. You know, this is full, and it's touching this. So the moment that ball will have gone down a bit, I don't think it'll be a problem. So I think 150 grams is ideal, but that ball is 200 grams. But on the other hand, I don't think the advantages of doing it a little bit more careful for a little while, it's worth it, because I think, you know, after a little while, it will be, you know, crocheting in bed. Well, Molly, you'll just have to try it. I'm thinking I might put it on my bedside table. We'll see. I haven't tried that just yet. I haven't tried it just yet. But look, so now there we are. And now, of course, because I've rolled it around the middle, it's easy to unravel again. But yeah, generally, it basically, it doesn't get entangled at all. Even if it rolls past, can you see it rolls past? It just rolls past with the yarn on it. And it doesn't. See? So yeah. Dirk gave me this one for, you know, purposes of making the little video for, but he's not having it back. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping this one because it has already, for me, it has already, you know, been, no, Leilaka, nen. It has, she was going to drink my paint water then. It has already been really good for me, so I am going to keep on using it. Yarn cake worked. Angela, the yarn cake that I used was the Horizon Ombre, and it had 150 grams left of the ball. So that again is 200 grams as a total ball. So that's why I said 150 grams is, I think, the maximum. So if you wanted to do more in the beginning, it'll be a little bit difficult to pull it off, but it will still do it. And then once it's gone down a little bit, it'll be fine. It will be fine. The picture with the ombre on it. So Dirk took a picture when I was working with the ombre on it. So do go and have a look. It's on the website. So go and have a look at that video that I made and at the picture on the website. Oh my goodness. There we go. Here's Layla. So yes, so that's all about, yeah, and Dirk just said it's mango wood, and it's lovely wood. It's really soft, and it's, yeah, really nice. So the last thing I have to tell you about is, of course, the packs, the surprise giveaway. So we are going to be giving away 4 squishy packages. And what do you have to do for it? Of course, you've got to do something for it. Okay. Now, Dirk tells me that in those packs are 10 balls of yarn. So each pack has 10 balls. Some packs have only 1 color. Some packs have 2 or 3 colors. Not 10 different colors. Okay. So there are more balls. There are several balls of the same color. Now, My question to you is, what would you make? So let me know, not in this chat here, okay? Let me know by next week, Sunday, about an hour before the live. Let me know by then what you would make with 10 balls of one color yarn or 10 balls of only 2-3 colors. So, for example, 10 balls would make a cardigan, or a table runner in 3 sections, or with 3 colors, keep on something like that. Okay, so Dirk doesn't know anymore which is which. He's just gonna take one and put your name on it, next week when we have announced the winners and you have sort of been in touch with us or whatever. That's it. Okay, so he doesn't know anymore what is in what, and he will just send them out randomly now. But some of those packs, Sandra, we use one of those things, so that's why you have to leave a comment on this live. Once this live is finished, you have to come back to it and leave us a comment. We then can use a random generator. So that means a machine chooses a name or 4 names. So we'll do it 4 times probably, and then those will be the winners. So that's what we do. So we personally don't choose the winners, but we make sure that it's sort of done fairly with some sort of, I don't know, it's, what is it called? Random generator, something like that. So let us know what you would make with 10 balls of yarn. They are DK thickness, and just 100-gram balls. So let's see what you come up with, because I like to know what you would like me to make in the future. So I have done this last year. Where is my book? It's on the side there. Never mind. So last year we did this as well, and you gave me so many suggestions. I've written them all in a list, and I went through that list today, and I have to say, throughout the year, I have ticked off quite a few of those things, and some of the things coming up I can tick off as well then. Okay, and some of things in the new year I can tick off as well. So I like to be able to know what is on your minds. What are the things that you want to be making? And if I have an idea of that, I won't touch the comment section at all for a whole week. Okay, there might be a like or a heart, but that's it. And then once on Sunday, once Dirk has chosen with the random generator, has chosen the winners, I will then sit down and I will go through all the comments and I will write down all the suggestions made. Okay, because for me that's a very interesting thing. Pick a winner. Random generator. No, it's pick a winner, of course. Random generator. Is that for colors? No. I don't know. I just picked that. Pick a winner. Yes, so it's called pick a winner. Yeah, no, not a wedding dress. No. It would not be feasible with 10 balls of DK yarn. Yes, worldwide, Jens. Worldwide. Don't worry. Worldwide. Yes, the discount code has been given. It's also in the Facebook group. Here it is again. Yeah. Ah, yes, the random stripe generator for blankets. Probably that's where I got it from. That's where I got it from. Not that I use it, because it doesn't do for me. I have tried to use it years ago, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So that's gone. Just like, when I asked ChatGPT about the anniversary blanket for the colors, that went out the window as well. But no, I do my colors myself, and also as the blanket is being made, that's the best way to do it. Messenger Angie, welcome to our chat. We are talking all things yarn and crochet. We are making a Tetris blanket in January. We're having a giveaway of 10 balls. And if you want to take part in the giveaway, please come back to this live. Leave us a comment down below in the comments box. That's the only place where you have to leave the comment, okay? And the comment has to be a suggestion for a project using 10 balls of yarn. Not necessarily 10 balls, up to 10 balls, up to 1, 2, 3 colors. So I think Dirk said it's only 2 or 3 colors. One of them is 1 color, and then the other packs is maybe 2 colors or 3 colors. 10 balls of DK. Yeah. So there we go. That is what's happening. And then on next Sunday, I was going to say Wednesday. Why was I going to say Wednesday? Next Sunday, we are going to have a party. So we're going to have a Christmas party. We're going to announce the winners, and I'm going to announce very exciting projects for the 2 weeks in December when I'm not around to do the live. So there we go. I think Dirk is doing other business in the chat, but that's none of my business. Let's just have a look at what I was supposed to tell you. Cross out, cross out. What would you make with 10 balls? Yes, I've gone through my list. I've mentioned everything. Layla has been here. She's gone again. So let me get rid of her blanket again, because that's getting too warm. But yes. So yeah, I'm hoping that you have enjoyed this live. I'm hoping that you will be there next week. And of course, if you are celebrating Thanksgiving, have a lovely time. Have a lovely time spent with friends and family. Don't do too much cooking. Next weekend, my daughter's coming to visit, so I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have a little bit of a Christmassy weekend because, of course, we're going to be away during, not during Christmas, but before, the run up to Christmas in December. So it'll be nice to do that. So if I'm here next week and I'm all made up like a diva, then she's done my makeup. This is what generally happens. But yeah, there we go. I hope you've had a lovely time. I hope you will have a wonderful time with family and friends this week if you are celebrating. And I hope you will be enjoying our Brussels sprout and our classic bauble. Thank you very much. Yes, Susan, have a great week as well. Thank you very much for being here. I love the fact that you've all got your jail numbers. So please now go back to your jail and have a lovely crocheted week. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who bought us some super chats. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for being here, for supporting me, for watching the videos, and for being here during the lives. Don't forget to also post and share things in the Facebook group because we love you there as well. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and have a lovely week. Bye. Bye-bye. Yes, getting better. Oh, confetti and balloons. Oh my goodness. Bye, everyone. Bye.